Dear Pixie, you asked us, if our life situation is making it seemingly harder to clear shadow and come into gratitude, bliss and compassion, is that an opportunity in itself to find what is contributing to that reality, to heal certain karma, clear more? Or can it also be about walking away? The impression of the life situation making it seemingly harder to clear shadow and come into bliss, gratitude and compassion is that which is being presented. Yet in truth, this is not the case. One's life situation has always presented the opportunity you speak of, to find what is contributing to that reality and balance that karma, if you will. However, this is relative from the level of awakening and light quotient and that which is presented within the life experience. Therefore, the appearance of the life situation becoming harder is illusion, given the higher light quotient of the collective overall. The walking away is part of the boundaries to be laid in place, and is one path to the presentation of those boundaries, if this is undertaken with deliberate focus and not avoidance or escapism. You asked us, what can we do if partners, friends, family members are going through very difficult times? What if someone is so challenged by trauma symptoms and feelings of guilt, shame, grief or unworthiness that they can't find any light? This that you speak of is the opportunity presented to all awakening beings at this current time in your now time nexus point, save those walking the hermit path and those retreating into full light embodiment or hermetically sealed grid work. Those outside of these missions or presentations will experience that which you speak of, most especially at the time of the partial lunar eclipse on the date you call 28th of October in your year of 2023. The presentation is that which is opportunity for initiation into the creation of boundaries through healing and compassion. How does one exercise healing and compassion yet present boundaries simultaneously? This is the opportunity. This is the presentation for initiation. The walking away you mention is the key here, either metaphorically or literally. For this is the retreat into the space of self. For compassion and healing to another cannot be offered until the healer has come to the place of instantaneous regenerative energetic flow through celestial and cosmic antenna tracing. This is the full connection to the galactic chakra system, and the regeneration delivered by this is presented as opportunity for initiation at the time of the lunar eclipse on the 28th of October, as you come full circle within the eclipse cycle, raise into the next point of the golden DNA cycle, and return to the 0 point node point that is within and is the time matrix of all that you are. You here thus hold the double 0 point, the transcendence, integration, disappearance, and full embracing of the dualistic system. This is given to you at the time of the lunar eclipse via Jupiterian and Venusian celestial templates. It is the presentation of the equal and opposite reaction, and this step must be undertaken, integrated and processed prior to your move into the unity formation. Yet it is so that many of you undertake the processing of the dualistic simultaneously to the unity formation. We speak here of equal and opposite reaction as attraction, repulsion, radiation, absorption, as Heros Gamos template activated via the platinum ray. At the time of the solar eclipse, this is presented through the sacred masculine. And at the time of the lunar eclipse, this is presented through the divine feminine. The passageway in between the eclipses, betwixt the eclipses, is the cocoon or birth canal into the next phase, which is both ending and beginning simultaneously. Hence the infinity geometry presented celestially and astrologically at the time of which we speak, the lunar eclipse of 28th of October 2023. The lunar, spelled Lunar, is the distorted feminine, as control through dark Lilith and manipulation through dark Kali. The spell is the spelling. We repeat, the spell is the spelling. And the transformation into Lunar, Luna, draws the true moon, Queen of the Night, into your reality as the white wheel, silver wheel moves upwards in spiral formation as she turns. This spelling into Lunar, Luna, brings you the silver goddess, Blessed Holy Mother, White Madonna, into the balance of the true organic aligned divine feminine, nurturing and intuition, the planetary muse. Yet so too is the sacred masculine brought into play here, as the distortion as the false king through tyrannical rule and extreme aggression, into the true Prince of Light as protection and the providing of safe space. The instigator of the creative process, lifting the queen and princesses of the moon up in the sacred dance, so they may live the role as the celestial and galactic muses. These archetypes stand upon your shores now, delivered to you in multiple forms as the next wave of the false king's gameplay. Yet, it is the child who provides the temperance here and calms the stormy waters. For she, child of the moon, the Christa that is the princess of stars, depicted as the mermaid through the streams of precious waters, holding the templates for trust and truth, taking the presentation of communication through the throat chakra. The blue of the ocean and the skies is utilized by both Dark Lilith and the Blessed Queen Sophia at the time of the lunar eye, the celestial eye that gives sight to all, the lunar eclipse. Communication through the innocence of the child, the one least expected to make the call, is she who moves grace into place at this time, And this continues through into your year of 2024 and 2025 through both media and legal channels. Know the mermaid, and you shall know of which we speak. For the plasma light ships that move through the waters, through the waterfalled veils of reality, into and across the rapids of time, are everything and hold everything you need. Only the compass brings you your navigation. The lunar eclipse is the torch. It is the all-seeing eye. The lunar, Luna, is the spelling, and the lightship is the carriage that shall move you through the waters of space and time, both figuratively and literally, as you discover the hidden island that will always be your safe zone. At the core of this island is the isness of all things, the birthplace of kings, and the word to speak is gratitude. The silver goddess presents herself at this time atop her white horse. For this is the simultaneous end of an era and the beginning of a new world. And within this birth-death cycle points the spotlight that shall be shone upon the domain you call America. Yet it is the domain known as Australia that presents the opportunity for integrated emotion. We repeat, it is the domain known as Australia that presents the opportunity for integrated emotion. This is presented through water, the mermaid, wings and flight. For the birds in the sky tell you everything as Quantus grounds itself and flies again in new form. We repeat, Quantus grounds itself and flies again in new form. The sign of this grounded bird is the recognition of the glitch in the matrix that pushes forth the economic and financial turmoil and chaos, out of which births the octopus and the 8 limbs of fire. This is the crossing of the Rubicon that takes place within the minds and hearts of all the awakened souls as they truly unify across your world, regardless of religion, philosophy, belief, color, creed, or spiritual leaning. The awakened ones unite as never before, and this is seen at global level on the day you call the 5th of November. The ancient stories and myths that surround this innocuous date within your domain of United Kingdom are known and felt and embodied at this time, as the bonfire is lit and the fireworks are seen throughout the world. The lunar torch at the time of the eclipse shines the spotlight upon the artificial intelligence generated narratives, as the true organic intelligence of the higher pineal gland within the blue realms into halls of Amenti stargates are experienced and seen by the rainbow warrior tribe of Tara Terra. Health and healing come into your awareness via distortion and through true organic presentation, with the light of the eclipse illuminating both sides of the narrative. Health issues indeed rising, creating confusion, bewilderment and shock, yet so too, health issues moving into the completion of the healing cycle, bringing relief and a new lease of life for those surrounded by the singularity fabric of plasma light. For the lunar shards moving downwards from the true moon bring the opportunity not only for initiation, but for true healing on all levels for those who flow within the current of the waters of life. Chaos templates in place through Dark Kali and Lilith. Liberty templates in place through Blessed Queen Sophia, the Silver Goddess and the Child of the Stars, beloved Princess Aurora, High Priestess, holding infinite Venusian frequency for all who hold out their arms and call the Liberty templates unto them through sovereign integral alignment. At the time of the lunar eclipse, the domain you know as Scotland continues to hold the 0 point fields for ascension stargates, and the frequency of the rose line and the rose vortices stand in expansion and embodiment, despite the black goo agenda. At this time, the crystal kingdom is enshrouded as the bride in white, as the energetics of the spring equinox, the true birthing, are called into the lunar eclipse 0 point momentum of no time, and indeed of no thing. This takes you back in time, if you will, to March 2023, and forward in time to March 2024. And indeed back in time to September 2023, or forward in time to September 2024, depending on where you are located upon your planetary sphere or plane. The white crystals bathed in moonlight will act as magical talismans for all. You have been catalyzed within this transmission for this, moving you upwards into the higher spiral dance, above the chaos into the calm, hermetically sealed Queen's Chamber. This is where you find yourself as you cradle the Princess of the Moon, and her name is Luna, spelled Luna. Whilst quartz and opal are most beneficial and in alignment, it is the moonstone that carries the talisman energetics in their highest form at this time, set alongside the clear crystals of diamond light or intertwined or set within silver, ever the more so powerful if the Trinity is embodied as the sigil symbol at this time. For this is your white magic, and it is all you chose Earth for. As you lay the silver moonstone to bathe within the light of the full moon lunar eclipse, you do so with focused intention. You thus create a charge that delivers life force and magic to you and all those who come into your sphere. As the sacred masculine King Sol and the divine feminine Queen Luna stand opposite each other in wedded union, celestial handfasting within the blue heaven chambers, so too is the alignment within the receptive awakened one taking place. The Heros-Gamos union is thus completed, and the birth of the new takes place. Once again you find yourself upon the precipice of a new world, terraforming Tara Terra through a Genesis code. Will you manifest cities of fear or golden forests of gratitude? For here you have a collective choice point, and your union holds far more power for the golden manifestation than the artificial construct that attempts to take your place. Stand strong, hold fast, join hands and hearts, and all that you wish for is yours. So it is, and it is so, at the time of the full moon lunar eclipse, 28th of October, 2023. We are the white-winged collective consciousness of 9. I am just so happy to be able to announce to you that my new book is available. The Diamond Codex and the Quartz Key, accessing the accelerated Stargate system through crystalline transformation of the genetic code. What does it mean to transmute one's DNA from carbon-based to crystalline within the context of spiritual enlightenment and physiological evolution? Practical templates for photonic light gene expression, alchemical unification, and light body activation are provided within this channeled transmission, delivering this codex at a time within humanity's awakening and expansion when synchronicity is abundant. The mysteries of the accelerated Stargate system as an intelligent living infinity structure call the starseeds of Earth to remember why they are incarnated here and what they came here to do. The downloads, epiphanies, and realizations that will organically come to each starseed as they immerse themselves within this sacred text are catalysts for those memories. Introducing Dreamwalker, the story, presented through my interdimensional dialogue with the monadic light structure that is the white-winged collective consciousness of 9. This book has been such an absolute delight and joy to transcribe from the 9, and I truly hope you enjoy reading it. Available in paperback, hardcover, and Kindle.